I'm skipping just any cutscene now because from the last time it didn't go well. Please let me not die. I know I will. So we are in A. If I die... Ooh. Get the other dragon down. Spell as a group. First boss. So we are in A. Getting frozen. Thank you. Oh, that went well. Okay, let's carry on. Some more mobs we need to get rid of. Oh, crap. Thank you. Oh. Now this green dragon. Oh, I'm stunned. Okay, that was it. Okay, let's get this guy down. Doing well. Only one person died. That's brilliant. Nothing for me. What's the next boss? Oh! Hello, dragon. Select the dragon, please. Now we're going against a mom. Let's hopefully not die on this one either. Oh. not sure what I'm doing, but I'm being okay so far. Someone's spamming the chat. I'm just taking them that one because that's the only thing I can actually get. Now we're going against Zande. Ooh. Again. Yep. I haven't died yet, which is vexing. I shouldn't risk it too soon either. Minute break. down. Ooh. Violet. You did it. You defeated the Emperor Zande. Emperors may rise and fall, but man in defeatable spirits never ever lives on. Truly, you are a champion we had hoped for, Violet Half Moon. With Emperor Zande now in its eternal rest, his dark legacy may be undone. He's in his get-up. What are you playing at now, Nero? In case you haven't noticed, Garland, these are dangerous surroundings. Can a man be faulted for exercising due caution? At any rate, you needn't mind me. I'm perfectly capable of looking after myself. Go on and finish what you came to do. There are two ways that we may steal the city of the Service Tower. Either isolate it from the outside world or cripple its ability to produce energy. The choice of method is yours to make. Before you proceed, however, Doka and I must needs attend to a task. Distortion, what is it? The power that Zande sought to obtain comes from the void, the world of darkness, our people called it. And the true nature of that power was none other than the armies of Voidsent. Voidsent feed off ether, as you may already know, and no place is richer in it than ours. In exchange of for their allegiance, Zande entered into an unholy covenant. He would open the gate through which the Voidsent could freely enter our world. The covenant, I'm afraid to say, is still in effect. However, being of the Emperor's lineage, Yuna and I believe we can annul it. By his blood, Zande seals his dark pact. By our blood, it shall be undone. It is time. Yes, Doga. Finally, we may fulfill our promise. And of course. Oh, be still, my beating heart. For a moment I feared this outing would end in disappointment, but my readings were not mistaken. Not even Ultimatum compares to this. What are you going on about? The covenant is everlasting. So the Mercicida is brought unto me the fold. Soon all the world shall be united under the Adigine rule. And yet every dream that becomes reality, the memory of death grows ever more vivid, the endless void bereft of light and warmth. Though I may have defeated death, it is not that leave me unscathed. Nay, its ravening claws have scarred my soul for eternity. Never shall I know peace. Beings without will, you cannot fathom my rage, my melancholy, my fear. What worth is wealth and power when all must inevitably be consigned to nothingness? If man has nothing, he need not know the pain of loss. So let there be nothing. Harvest more power so that the gate may be thrown full open. Let the cloud of darkness come and engulf the world, drown all life, hopes and dreams, let all be returned to nothingness. But pull yourself together. Oh, I will. Give me a moment. Is there no end to them? What in the seventh house is happening? Oh, not now, damn it. Nero, were they part of your grand plan too? Save your jabs, Garland. I did not put up with your arrogant face to play with worthless clones. Something controls them, a void scent, and no ordinary one at that. Doga. Confound it, without them there is no way to master the darkness. That power is mine. Nero. Confidence shall be honored. I am the cloud of darkness. I shall devour your light and return this world to the void. Damn it, the rift is gone. What are we supposed to do now? As much as it pains me to leave them without them, there's precious little we can do. Let us return to and find and consult Rambros. Okay, let's head back. Oh, hello. Leave me be. Oh, he's coming. Yep, he's definitely coming. Keep running. Now shake it out. Let's go back. All this happened within the tower. God's preserve. The rift is that manifest before the throne was a void gate. Of that this I am certain. There is myriad kinds of void scent. The more powerful being, the larger the gate must be for to pass through. It would seem that Xande sought to open a gate of unprecedented proportions, one that would allow the clouded darkness entry into our world. Unfortunately for all mankind, he did not succeed. I shudder to imagine what this void scent is capable of. However dreadful it may be, we cannot abandon our friends. Is there no way to save them? I will not lie to you, Master Gordon, the situation is bleak. The void scent can enter our world. Instances of men entering the void have never been documented. It pains me to give voice to my fears, but we have to do not even know whether our friends still live. Damn it, I feel so helpless. No, I refuse to give up, and we must save Doga and Uni. We share the same eye. It is true. But that is not what motivates me. Above all, I wish to help them to fulfill their mission, a mission whose burden they have borne for thousands of years, and besides. And I cannot leave matters as they are. As long as Xande's dark conflict is binding, our world is in dark. It is our duty to prevent the worst from coming to pass. Clara, ever since meeting Union, you have not been quite yourself. Tell me the truth. Is all well with your eye? I honestly cannot say. I know only that there is a memory that I must recall. As a child, my father told me that the truth of the eye rests with Alec. The answers elude me still, but one day I will find it. I am Magraya. However slim the odds, we must try and save Union Dugga Eye, and that bastard Nero as well, if only to make certain that he won't make any more mischief. You have the right of it. Though we have known them but briefly, Doga and Uni are our comrades. We cannot fail them. I shall consult the experts in the two both. I swear to leave no stone unturned. Yet know that it may be a while before we are ready to act. I should ask that you will be patient when dealing with the void. One, I can't be cautious enough. My thanks again for your assistance. Pray rest now while you can, for when the time comes to go after your friends, you must be no less than full strength. We'll save them yet, Violet. Mark my words. The World of Darkness. The World of Darkness. MBgamerz has furrowed brow and the look of one who's with ill tidings. Ah, Violet, it is good as you have come. I have news you must be aware of. Alas, none of it bodes well for us, nor for Emu, Doga, or Nero imprisoned in the Dark Realm. Think back upon our last foray with the Searching Star, if you will. The calamity stirred the place from its long slumber and awoke Emperor Xande. But but you, Violet, you assured he was laid to rest impermanently. Yet the Emperor had sealed a binding covenant with this terrible void sand, known as the Cloud of Darkness. Even as Dogen knew to be able to annul his contract, the entity reached through a rift and dragged the pair of them and Nero out of our realm. Since that day, Noah has devoted itself to rescuing Dogen and Nero from beyond the rift. Our research, however, has exposed a far more dire problem. The Crystal Tower still acts upon Emperor Sande's orders and collects energy to open another void gate even as we speak. Indeed, this place nigh hums with energy. With all we have done, what we can do to stop the Emperor edict. But to no avail. Just as the gate would open only for New and Doga, so too would the tower heed only those who are loyal of the royal blood of Alec. It is the most galling design, granted. This is not always so vexation. According to the Alec tombstones Nura presented us, during the golden age of Alec, the royalty had some means of bestowing their blood upon others. If they had such technology, Amon and his underlings could never have controlled the Crystal Tower. But we do not have neither this art of any with royal blood. The moment we wait, a vast rift through which the Cloud of Darkness can enter our realm threatens to open. Such a disaster cannot be allowed to come to pass. We must seal the Crystal Tower and annul Sunday's covenant with the Dark Realm. If only breaking the letter will suffice, but then what of the energy building in the Crystal Tower? Would suspension that power could discharge and cause a calamity like to the one of that destroyed Alec? In truth, we have more than just 3 lost compatriots to worry about. If we do not act, our very own world will fall before the might of this threat. We know but only one way of this predicament. Rescue those who can control the tower from beyond the Dark Realm. Seal the rift shut after them, and mercifully not all of our news is quite so bleak. It is true we cannot stop the Void's Gate from manifesting within the tower, but this can be of our benefit. We can use the City's power for our own purposes and create a portal to carry us into the Dark Realm. We have heard this is possible from a man from Mage Guild, well versed in the otherworldly matters. And with Matagan working on to create a said portal, the final preparations is well underway. And with her comes the man himself. But just the woman we need. Yes, our fellowship is indeed complete. All parties privy to our strategy, and you, Master Garland, how fare your endeavours? Quite well, the device is nearly ready. Though attaching the dampenable thing to Sincera took every ounce of integrity the Ironworks has got, but it should produce the energy we need. With just a little more fine-tuning and we can open the rift. I'm here to request your presence in the tower. I'll leave Briggs and Wedge at the 8 Sentinels as guides. And do hurry, Violet. I am sure you wouldn't miss another chance to save the world, would you? Well, Sid certainly seems to have a firm hand on the helm. Shall we make our way to the Crystal Tower? Okay, back to the Crystal Tower. I kept flying her. Yeah. Fine, I bet you're here to watch us pry open a rift between worlds, eh? We're almost ready. Star is full of engineers scurrying around and making adjustments. We're dealing with a lot of power, and if a single copping off, well, boom. But we should be fine, really. Anyway, you best wait on top. The chief's there overseeing the whole operation. My friends, you have arrived. I'm just waiting for my engineers to give the signal, and then we'll see if we can open the gateway to another world. Is there something amiss, guy? Ah, Emperor Zandy's throne, how the mighty have fallen, eh? Once it stood as a symbol of Alex's art and power, now it nothing more than an empty chair. Just imagine if Alex's civilization had lived on, and just the Emperor still sat on his throne. How different would our history be? How much further would we have advanced? Unfortunately, we have no stopping Zandy and his ambitions. There were those who tried. Zandy's war of domination left no one unscathed, unable to abide the horrors inflicted upon the people. Warriors young and brave took up the sword against Alec. Those men and women came to become the hope to those who had suffered, not unlike the warriors light in our age. But all this merely hastens the destruction. Just as they moved towards Alec's heart for the kill, Zandy lashed out with anger and frustration as trapped beasts are wont to do. In his desperation, Zandy desired that a great rift to be opened to hasten the clouds of darkness coming. To this end, he commenced the sun's power, held within Dalmont to emptied into the sun's tower at once. The act bore terrible consequences. The tower only withstood the blast by flooding the land below with energy. Succurus was swallowed by the very earth upon which it stood. The fourth MBgamerz, I learned of it from Yubi and Doga. I had no idea that the rebellion incited Zantes to rashness, though. Your knowledge of Alec history is astounding, Kara. Why, a man could study for 2 lifetimes and only learn half of what you know. Mayhap. It's strange, though. I cannot seem to remember where I learned such things. Bix, are you ready? Ready and raring to open the void gate, Chief. We reckon when the machine's up and running, she will be able to flood 5 airships the size of Argus. So just give us the word and we start channeling energy into the tower. Good. Then let's just get started. Our preparations are complete. Everyone, step away from the throne. Alright, let's see what this machine can do now, Biggs. Rift from the World of Darkness. And Union called it. Splendid work, Master Garland. We cannot break out the me just yet. The tough part's still ahead. We've broken into the dark realm, but the gate's not all that stable. It won't stay open forever. Only a few can use it. I, for one, will remain here to ensure the vault gate still stays open. I will, as will the signs of the church. Coinage. This rift is our sole path to salvation. If it closes, we all truly lost. Which leaves Violet and my friend. To his heavy burden I must ask you with, but there is none more able. Pray lead the ventures beyond the rift. I do not know what awaits you, save the cloud of darkness and our free commemorates, but you must go, for the fate of our world now rests upon your shoulders. This is the only gambit, but I have every faith in you will succeed. It will be no small feat to return after you pass through the rift. Make certain you are prepared before leaving. Might I have a moment of your time, Violet? This is a matter of import that must needs discuss ere you leave. But I wish to speak with you about my eye. As you have no doubt aware, this is a trait seen only amongst the Anagan royalty. Long have I pondered why such is my inheritance. The Sinking who must have some bearing upon my destiny. This much Doga himself admitted, but what? In truth, the more I learn of the Crystal Tower, the less I am myself. Some meeting those two clones have wrought great change in me. I am consumed with remembering something ancient, but never so important. And my father's words echo in my mind, the selfsame ones that his father told him. The truth of our eyes rests with Alec. Mayhap that I wish to remember, and those words are related. Mayhap not, but I know I must learn the truth that history hides from me. I would see this journey, our journey, through to the very end with my own two eyes. So I implore you, allow me to join you upon the rift. You have my thanks, my friend. Now, let us venture into the world of darkness to save our comrades in our realm.